We are excited to introduce you to another Home Pro vendor. They are the very best in the field. And with summer right around the corner now, it's time to start thinking about making our homes more energy efficient, and upgrading your windows, one of the best ways to do that.
That's right. And owner of Window World, Chris Lutz, is here with all the details. Such a pleasure to have you here.
Nice to be here.
It's very important we're talking about this now, because that gives people plenty of time before the heat comes to start upgrading things like their windows. So let's start first and foremost with Window World, and what really sets you apart from the competitors out there?
Well, we're a locally owned company that is a franchise, so we do have an enormous buying power, which we pass on to the customers.
Yeah, that's really everything, and that's what we want to hear, because this can be an expense when we're thinking about redoing our home. But the cool thing is you get bang for your buck when it comes to changing out your windows, because we're talking about energy efficiency, but it's also beautiful at the same time. So that's one of the ways you can save money. So there's another thing we talked about off camera called LowE. Why is that so important? And does every window need to have that nowadays?
Nowadays, to get the Energy Star rating, you need the LowE, which is just a silver coating that reflects the heat from the sun.
Keeping more of that cool air in when you're trying to cool your home during the summer.
Correct.
And we're seeing some examples here. Start with the small one right next to you. What are we looking at?
This is just a cutaway of our window. Just shows the chambers and how many chambers we have.
Okay, it looks like a lot of different types of chambers. That's sort of just a cross section. And then you brought a big example here, and we noticed that there's two different colors, right? This one's sort of bluish, this one's greenish.
Yes.
So what's the difference there?
This is just the 3 coats of LowE. It basically has a U value of a 0.21, and this is a new product that came out about 2 years ago, which is just a lot more efficient than this, and it has a solar heat gain of 0.14, so it's just a newer product that gives you even more energy efficiency.
Yeah, and another thing I want to touch on too is it blocks a lot of the noise, right? That's what you hear from people too.
Correct. Yeah, that's probably one of the most common comments that we have, is how much quieter it made their house after we installed their windows.
Right, and you hear from people too that they see these bills coming in, and all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, that really did save me a lot of money, right?
Yeah, we do hear that from our customers, and actually I installed them in my house too, which helped lower our bills also.
Yeah, so you have personal experience with it. I know we have some before and afters of some projects that you've done, and I'm sure people are surprised when all of a sudden they get all this natural light coming in, right? So talk about this, for example. What are we looking at?
This is just a customer that had an extra room that didn't have any windows in it, and she wanted a window in it, and so we have a general contractor's license, and that's what the end product was.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Very happy.
Right. So, because I'm all about light coming into the house. I mean, it just makes it cheery. It's a huge upgrade, especially for resale, if you're thinking about doing that as well. This is another great example. What's the difference between these two windows?
Well, actually, this was just a guy's porch that he wanted to have it climate controlled, and we ended up just putting a window in it for him, and then he had an extra room.
And he can slide those windows open if he wants a little more of that fresh air, but he has the option now to close himself off and have a little more privacy. But it's not just windows that you guys do. It's also some other things like doors.
We do entry doors, which is a Therma-Tru line that we use. That's another great way to upgrade your house.
And there are a lot of older houses here in Tucson, and maybe some of the other companies say, no, we can't do that, but you can, because you custom make some of these windows.
Yeah, we custom make every window for your home, so they're all made for your opening, so we're within basically 1/4 of an inch of the opening.
And so you help people decide what's going to be best for their home. Here's some more examples we're looking at of some of the different projects you've done. Now, tell me what a timeline looks like. I mean, if someone wants to get it done quickly, what's it look like when you give them an estimate in terms of time?
Our turnaround time is about 4 to 6 weeks, and then our install date is usually just depends on how many windows you actually have in your home. Our average job runs 1 to 2 days. So.
And again, some of those longer ones are because you custom make that specifically for their house. I'm sure you hear a lot of people say, oh, I heard from my friend that had this done, she really liked it, because word of mouth and referrals really the best compliment you can get.
Yeah, correct. We get quite a few referrals. Those are the highlight of my day when we do get a referral. It's a nice feeling.
But that means there's word of mouth. People are talking about you, which is huge, and I'm sure the lifetime warranty helps with that, right?
Correct. We have lifetime warranty on everything. That includes glass breakage, seal failure. Seal failure is basically when you get moisture trapped between your two pieces of glass and it dries on the glass. Then the frame is covered for the life of of the windows.
And you do free estimates too.
We do free estimates, yes.
Which is huge. I mean, when you want to upgrade your home, you want someone who's going to care about the space, who's going to help you decide what's best, like I said, and that's why you guys are doing so well, and people have great reviews for what you've done for them. So thank you so much for being here and giving us a little example of what you do.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to see you.
And right now, Window World of Tucson has a special offer for our viewers. You can get 10% off of windows and $250 off of sliding glass doors when you mention the Morning Blend. So you can call them right now at 520-747-1560, or you can simply visit them online, windowworldtucson.com, for more information and a free estimate.
And be sure to visit kgun9.com/homepros to find more information about Window World of Tucson and our other trusted vendors that are the very best in residential and commercial home services.